When is the best time to travel to South Africa?
أهلا بكم وشكرا لمشاهدة قناة أويليكوم تي في.
Today's topic is Africa, the world's youngest continent, and South Africa, the continent's economic powerhouse. Africa's importance is growing day by day. You can see this in the fact that many countries, including South Korea and the UAE, have already decided to provide support, and countries like the US, China, Europe, and Japan regularly hold summits with African nations. Africa has a total of 54 countries, which is more than the entire continent of Europe. North and South America combined don't even come close, with fewer than 40 countries. Having so many countries means that Africa holds significant power in international meeting and decision-making process. Among these nations, South Africa is a leading country on the Africa continent and a member of BRICS. We should get to know it well. BRICS is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Africa's total population is 1.4 billion, with South Africa accounting for about 61 million. With a vast land and high birth rate, South Africa's future is promising. As of 2023, South Africa's average age is about 28 years, while Africa's average age is around only 19 years. By 2070, Africa is expected to have a population of about 3.2 billion. If political stability and industrial development can be achieved, Africa could experience rapid economic growth. Like most African countries, South Africa has immense natural resources. It is one of the world's largest producers of gold and diamond, and it has substantial amount of various minerals such as chromium and magnesium. So I briefly covered South Africa and Africa. Now let's meet a South African living in the UAE. Can you do the introduction by yourself?
My name is Raj Banwari from South Africa, living in Cape Town and moved to the UAE.
How did you end up living in here, UAE? Because it's not even close from the South Africa. It's around 10 hours from your home country to UAE. Why did you start working in UAE?
Well, I was offered a job and the salary was very attractive.
So salary is very attractive compared to South Africa.
Absolutely.
Oh. Many people are very curious to South Africa. I also want to go to South Africa for traveling. So when is the best time to travel to South Africa?
The best time is in the summer. So the summer is November till about May. It's absolutely fantastic weather. No rain, beautiful beaches. You'll really enjoy the weather in the summer. Winter is cold and wet. It rains a lot in South Africa in winter.
So can you recommend any must visit place or hidden gems for someone planning to visit South Africa?
There's so many, I cannot mention them all in this interview, but the highlight is Table Mountain. You gotta get up to the mountain and you gotta visit the Robben Island. It's really something in the history of South Africa, and obviously the winelands. A lot of wine is produced from South Africa, and if you just take a drive in the winelands and eat the traditional fish and chips, you will really enjoy it. And beautiful sceneries and beautiful restaurants and homemade pies and food on the road and beautiful beaches. Is so much to see, to discover.
What are some popular leisure activity or pastime in South Africa?
Well, there's a lot of water activities. So people do this parasailing and quad biking. You get to ride ostriches. A lot of wine tasting to do in the winelands.
Globally, birth rate are declining. In particular, in the case of Korea, it fell to 0.72 last year in 2023. What is the birth rate in South Africa?
The last time I checked was about 2.37, and lots of schoolgirls fall pregnant. Schoolgirls fall pregnant. It is really worrying that you get this in South Africa, and they are trying to deal with it.
For me, when I think of South Africa, I think of safari. Are there really a lot of animals in South Africa?
Yes, absolutely. So we have many parks, including the Kruger National Park, which is huge, absolutely huge. You see elephants, and close up, you can walk with the elephants, feed the elephants. It's absolutely stunning.
Oh,
Next to
it
nature.
looks so nice.
Yes.
So can I really see a hyena if I go to South Africa?
Hyena. Yes, there are hyenas at certain. I'm sure at the Kruger National Park, you will definitely see a hyena.
No hyena on the street.
Not in the street, no. Only dogs you might get on the street.
So as you told that there are a lot of type of animals in South Africa. So usually what kind of meat do you eat? Have you ever tried some special unusual meat?
Our favorite meat is lamb. It's very tender for barbecues, and the unusual meat are like the wild boar, springbok, like it's kind of a buck, and deer, and crocodile, and ostrich. So that are some type of the meats that are unusual that I've tried once.
So lastly, can you teach me how to speak I love you in South African?
In Afrikaans, you say ek is lief vir jou.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
شكرا مرة أخرى لمشاهدة فيديوهاتي. إذا أعجبكم المحتوى أرجو الاشتراك بالقناة وضغط زر الإعجاب.